Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Janae and my channel is called Blooming Good. I live in Durban, South Africa. I grow warm to intermediate and have been experimenting with cooler growing orchids. I do not have a greenhouse or those tunnels, those grow tunnels. I have two pergolas with two 40% shade cloths over it, and they all grow outside. So some of them are mounted on some of the trees outside, most of them are under the pergola. So if this is what you're into, welcome. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends. It helps my channel grow. And today I just want to share something. I acquired two new orchids, and this is what I received. I love Bulbophylums, and I recently, I've been experimenting with them, and so far so good. I've been keeping them alive. Oops, they disappeared on me. Sorry, let me just go back. I wanted to show you the pic, but obviously, there we go. So this specific Bulbophylum, it likes to be mounted, and it also likes to be in a pot. So it does great in both. If you're into mounting, this is what you can look forward to. I'm just trying to set my mouse. There we go. So this is called Bulbophylum purpurescens. I'll show you the tag shortly. But yeah, just look at the flower. It's so delicate and so different to all my other Bulbophylums. This is so cute. This looks like a fairy's wand. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, my hat. When I saw this, I was like, oh, this is a no-brainer. I just need to have it. So this is an intermediate to cool growing, and it doesn't like bright light. So I've got a section in mind where I will, where most of my Australian orchids are, because they prefer the cooler weather there on the side of the house as to where the Vandas are, which are more bright light and hot and humid. So yeah, and they like to be moist and they like to be fed, the specific Bulbophylum. And what I received from Plante is this here. This is what I received. So it's got a few new roots. I was looking at it earlier. So when I received the box, I cut the box open. I let it air for a few hours, and then I took it out. And as you can see, the roots are very, very, very dainty. The pseudobulbs, some of them are wrinkly, but some of them are actually quite good. I can't complain. It is quite small. Look, this wasn't expensive, guys. This was like cheap. It was like 200 Rand, which is nothing in our currency for orchids. So, but there's a few. Oh, no, it's not going to focus. Focus. So there's a few good bulbs. Can you see? It's got some new bulbs as well. You can see the new bulb there. Well, two new bulbs, and it's got some new roots there. So earlier I had a banana, and I put the banana into water, the banana peels. I cut them up, and I'm soaking the peels in water, and I shall just drop this in there and try and pry this loose. They've got a very fine root system, and I will rather put it on bark with a bit of sphagnum moss. So the reason why I want to use bark and not one of Tammy's mounts is because clay, it's better for Cattleyas that like to be watered and dried out. This specific one I've read up, it likes to be moist all the time. So that's not a problem. But I will mount it on a piece of bark rather, because with the fine root system, I think it will enjoy the crevices and things quite a lot more. And yeah, it will also stay a bit moist for longer. Yeah, so I hope I don't kill it. Like I say, I do experiment, and I do keep you guys up to date when it flowers. So the name again, let me just turn this around. There's the name. Bulbophylum purpurescens. I hope I'm saying it correctly. But what a stunning flower. I'm just like so in love with it, really. So what makes me excited is this photo here. Because like I said, I prefer my plants to be mounted because I water quite a lot. And also now, it's October in South Africa, Durban, and it's our rainy season. So we get rain almost every single night. And yeah, it's hot and humid. So hopefully this is what, like I said, this is what I can look forward to, and I'll be so chuffed if I can grow to this specimen. I like to grow my plants into specimen sizes. A lot of people want to visit and they want cakeys and they want things, and I'm like, you know, if I have duplicates, I don't mind if the plant is big enough, but then, you're spoiling the plant really, because if you're trying to grow like big specimens like that and you keep giving little cakeys away and little pieces, you're not going to get to grow your plant into a beautiful specimen size. So that's my goal, to grow my plants into specimen sizes. So I do not like to cut pieces off and give them away and stuff like that. If it's something I'm not like really into, then of course I'll share if you visit me. But yeah, if it's something that I'm really into and it's like, a prize-winning quality plant, then no, that's not going to happen. Not because I'm selfish or anything, it's just that orchids are expensive, guys. And even in our currency, 200 rand, I think in dollars it might be like 10 or 15 rand, I'm not 100% sure, but this is what this tiny little thing was. It was 200 rand and it was on sale. So yeah, sorry guys, my little Boston is sleeping on the couch behind me and Emma is snoring. I don't know if you can hear her, but yeah, Shamsi's going for op on Thursday. She's going to have a nasoplasty. As a pup, she's got a tiny little nose and her nose is quite squashed. So yeah, so we had a nose done then, but the vet said it's closed, it's grown closed, and she's 2 years old now, so we're going to redo her nose on Thursday. So she's always snores, and even when she runs around, she battles to breathe, so it's going to be good for her to have a nose done. Anyway, back to orchids, guys. So let me know what you think about this one. I think it's an absolute gem. It's beautiful and it's different, your typical Bulbophylum flower. It's not your typical one that you always see, and that's why I chose it. I like weird things. I like weird and I like different. So I thought this looks like a fairy's wand and it looks quite pretty. So yeah, that's my Bulbophylum. So the next one is a mixture of two orchids. Let me just get to that 1 minute. Okay, so now my next plant, this is the tag. Hope it's going to focus. Cattleya pacavia. I hope I'm saying it right. I hope I'm not butchering the name. But yeah, this is its name. So it's a mixture. It's a cross between a Tenebrosa boschia giant with a cross with a Purpurata boschia royal. So what you can expect, Tina sent me a pic of this plant. I'm just trying to have a look-see for you. Right. So this is what I can expect. So I know I have something similar, but the plant, he actually sent me a different photo. But according to this website, it's a Cattleya Tenebrosa boschia giant, Purpurata boschia royal. So it's exactly the cross. But this here, this flower is different. He sent me a pic. I don't know how to do inserts, guys. I'm not tech savvy. But basically, this huge lip here is more orangey red than purple and red, like that. So it looks very different. The veining, this here is still pink, and it's like a pink orangey tint over here as well. But the shape is going to be exactly the same shape. It's just the color variance is different. So, yeah, guys, please excuse me if I cough. I've had flu. I've been trying to get over this flu. I've taken so much of medication. I slept the whole day yesterday, and this morning I only got up like at 1 o'clock. So I've been man down. And then today I just said, this afternoon I said to Happy, now I need to move around a bit. So I've been, as you can see, my desk is a mess. I've been repotting and some plants that's climbing out of their pots and stuff. So I was just like, yeah, I need to do something. I can't just be bad. In Afrikaans we say, "Jy kan nie so sleg wees nie." You need to get up and do something. So anyway, so this is the plant that we can expect. Well, the shape, but the color we'll see when it flowers. I'll keep you guys up to date. So guys, when you buy from any vendor, whether it's Plante, Afri Orchids, or whoever, wherever, if it's in flower, I would say enjoy the flower. And then, as soon as the flowering is done, you take your plant out and you repot it or mount it or do whatever you want with it. But do not leave it, sorry guys, do not leave it in its original pot, because the growers, they use a lot of sphagnum moss because it saves them with watering. They don't have time to water every 5 minutes and stuff, like we are at home. Excuse me. We can water. They don't have that time. So yeah. So what I did was I opened the box. I let the plants air, and this afternoon I took it out the box. So just excuse my desk, guys. This plant is humongous, but look how wet the soil is. You can actually see the roots of the orchid. It's green, 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 because the soil is wet and has absorbed all this moisture. Now that's why I'm saying you can't leave it in this. See, it's got coca peat and all sorts of things that keeps moisture in the pot. Okay, and that's when you're going to end up with trouble. You're going to end up with dead roots. You're going to end up with haws. You don't want that. Fungal issues and stuff. This is just dry sheets, which we will remove. We'll take all this dry stuff out. And it's got new growth, which is absolutely awesome. I don't know if you guys can see with the lighting. Anyway, it's got new growth, and it's got a new growth here as well, and a new growth here at the back. So I'm quite chuffed, and it's got quite a long, humongous leaves. It's quite a big plant. Yeah, and this was also on sale, so that's why I bought it. I did not pay 500 Rand. That's crazy. I paid less than half price, so I'm quite happy with that. But look, guys, to each his own. Lately I've been choosing plants that's got this shape. I don't know why. I bought Cattleya intermedia. It's very similar. I bought the Purpurata, which is very similar. There's another Cattleya with a weird name. I can't think of it now. But the flower, the shape is similar, but colors are the sunset colors. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So at the moment, this is the flavor of the month, like Barbie says. And then I just wanted to keep you guys up to date with my Catacetum, because Catacetum is new to me. And Emma, sorry guys. Sorry for the noise. So yeah, Catacetum is new to me. So when this lady I found on Facebook, she lives in Durban, and she was selling. I did not find her on Facebook. I lie. She was on one of the orchid groups, and she was relocating to Cape Town, and was selling most of her orchids because she can't take everything with her. Any case, and among them was this Catacetum. So I took a chance, and then I was told to split them, so which I did. I split the plant. It had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pseudobulbs, and so I kept these 2 together, and then I've kept the other 4 together. And I thought this plant was sick and it's dying because it's okay. I didn't water it for the whole of winter because I was told not to water it. But see, the leaves look a bit leathery, so I think I was supposed to give it a bit of water, not keep it too dry. But in any case, it's spring now here with us, so I started watering it. and I put some slow release pellets in there, and yeah, it is, as you can see, I have a new growth. Haha. So that's awesome. So that's something exciting. And this Catacetum is called Jamie Lawson XOXO. So I'm quite chuffed that I didn't kill it yet. But yeah, I have sad news for my Psychopsis. My Psychopsis is not doing well, guys. This is my third Psychopsis. It flowered beautifully until the dogs knocked it over because they were running after the cat. They knocked the pot over. So, and since then it came out of the pot. I put it back, and you know, they don't like their roots disturbed. So since then it's taken a knock. It's just going downhill. But I'm still holding out hope that we'll recover. But I'll keep you guys up to date. But yeah. Anyway, so Catacetums, yeah, so it's feeding time and wet, you know, they need to be watered quite often. And I'm chuffed that it's got some action there. Anyways, guys, so I don't want to bore you guys, but thank you if you stay till the end to listen to all my ramblings. And yeah, I just wanted to share my two new orchids and my Catacetum that's finally woken up and it's starting to do something finally. Any case, take care, stay blessed, like and subscribe, and yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of my new plants. Okay, guys, take care. Bye bye.